play to win. We don't play to CPG.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dan Buckle Got User, CBG family. We're back with another video, and today I got something special for y'all. It's that deep dive in MUT. Yes, sir. It's about that time that we get ready for the grind. And today, we're definitely going to go step by step on what MUT's bringing to us, some of the new things, the new options they have, and I'm really excited for the content we have out here for you guys. If you can, like and subscribe, and make sure you follow and let a friend know that we are the Clutch Play Gamers, and we deliver clutches to everybody every day. Now, the one thing I want to make sure you guys know is I'm going on a journey, as well as some of my fellow CBG members, and we will be giving you guys content on videos just like this around MUT, franchise, you name it. So we want to make sure we're serving you guys properly when it comes to this game, and we're going to always do our part. Now, I definitely want to get into some of the gridiron notes for the deep dive that we're going to today in MUT. The biggest thing for me right now going to MUT is going to be, of course, the MCS and how it's being ran. I have to say that, you know, being into this content creator thing is new to me, but I want to let y'all know something. They're really out here doing this wrong in the MCS. And I've been competing, but I've never competed to the point where I was out here at a big stage. But I'm going to put some money in this year. I'm telling y'all, this is the way we're going to do it. And for me, when I see people having the game early, I mean, I love it because they're content creators. I think it's dope, and I think they should keep on doing what they're doing, because this is what we do it for when we're giving out this information for you guys to know what's always ahead of the game, so you guys can be on the MCS stage holding up that trophy, getting some of this money. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into some of these great notes we got for you guys today. So I've got it already pulled up. This right here, you guys can find EA's Madden Ultimate Team on the website. Hey Madden fans, they got the gridiron notes. If everybody don't know, the gridiron notes is notes that they give us so we can go ahead and know what's going on in the game, whether it's patch notes, development, simple things is what's going on per the game. For me, I like to look at some of the patch notes with gameplay, but this right here is big for us that want to play MUT, aka Madden Ultimate Team. Today we are here to talk about the biggest year of Madden Ultimate Team yet. We will cover new updates and features in the mode, plus give you a sneak peek about what is coming in Season 1 in the MCS. Please make sure you guys go to Good Morning Madden Special. So this is the special I usually have on Twitch, and this is the special you'll be able to go ahead and watch August 14th. They'll probably have a whole layout getting ready for this weekend, because, you know, after this week, or by this time next week, we'll be already getting it in on MUT and Madden, so just be ready. For more information on 5 program launching early Season 1, including over 100 player reveals. That's wild to me. Season 1, 5 programs, 100 reveals. I think that's pretty dope. Five programs. We know we're going to get some for October, of course. So to me, it's like October, scary. You know, the scary program. November, something maybe with, you know, the Thanksgiving usually, and then December, we're talking about, you know, the frozen one, you know, the so cold ones, you know. So I'm curious to see the other 2 programs, maybe a Campus Hero, and maybe something preseason out, maybe just first. So that's what I'm thinking. That's just how it's been the last couple of years, but maybe they'll do something different. Season 1 next era. Live event programming. Let's see. Last year, Madden Ultimate Team had more programs than ever. Continue all the way to the release of Madden NFL 24. With new programs like Mode Breakers, Mission MUT, and Game Changers, we aim to keep the experience interesting and fresh all year long. This year, our team is planning 7 full seasons of Madden Ultimate Team, which will enable us to have even more and exciting programs coming in the post-Super Bowl half of the year. And I think that's big, because I feel like I'm a pretty big like Madden player. I love Madden, but I feel like after the Super Bowl, it kind of gets a little dead. You know, people, you know, Christmas just came out, so everybody's usually playing, you know, the new games they got. So 2K, Call of Duty. So I feel like that's the time when it usually dies off. And people are really into other games. So I think right here, this will keep it pretty fresh. I'm curious to see how they're going to do these 7 full seasons, of how they're going to break that down. But I'm pretty sure they're going to let us know on the way. Live Event Hub. Over the course of the year, Madden Ultimate Team puts out a lot of new players, programs, and challenges. For new players, it can become a little difficult to know exactly what is new or where to focus. With the live events hub, players will now be able to find all the components for a program in a single place. Solo challenges, sets, house rules, and even store items can now be accessed from the live events hub. Additionally, the live events hub will filter all the content to only show things that are relevant to the program you have selected. Select any particular program, it will automatically filter the items on the screen and only display the items related to the specific instance. That is dope. Now, what that means is, y'all, is basically, so if you're new to MUT, this is probably sound like Spanish, but if you've been playing, it's going to basically have it to where if I want to do, let's say they have a house rules this week, and you know how you have to go somewhere and find out, well, what do I get with house rules? They'll give you everything up for house rules. This is going to give me everything in one solid little spot. The challenge, the set, it's going to give me the store if I want to go buy it automatically. And then I got a new thing called catalog. I'm curious on what that is right there. I think that is actually pretty dope as well. But the challenge that just to have everything in a unique spot is really big, because you'll be racing around and looking, and you'll probably look up a YouTube video, figure it out. And that's why I'm here for you. But if you don't want to look up a YouTube video, I think this is pretty dope for someone that's never ever played. And even if you've played MUT, this is going to be a big tool for us, because now we don't have to go and really read something, screenshot something. I mean, just depending on what you was doing to make sure you figure out all the sets. Let's keep it going. That's really dope, though. I love that design look. It looks the same. Some of this looks the same, but the design looks really good. I love the design for how they're doing Ultimate Team this year, especially now with the objectives and how they have everything set with this new revamped system. Revamped onboarding. With Madden NFL 24, we have implemented a new and improved tutorial system to help players learn deeper areas of Madden Ultimate Team. The brief tutorial will allow you better understand the process of making your Ultimate Team. This system will also allow us to introduce the new mechanics or programs throughout the year. Dev note, MUT veterans will have the opportunity to skip tutorial any step. I will say that veteran or not, there's going to be something new. Take the steps, even if you've been playing MUT. Because I tell you what, some of the stuff, hey, how to do a card, the cores, this right here, the sets. No, but there's going to be something new in here, and you're going to probably want to go ahead and listen to it, watch it, because I guarantee you there'll be something new. And look right here as we scroll. New item catalog. This right here is going to be the thing you probably want to go listen to. Have you ever gone up against an opponent in Madden Ultimate Team head to head, and they have an item that you have never seen before? Previously, there was no way to figure out how to get that player for yourself. The catalog aims to solve that. Every item that can be obtained in a game will appear in the catalog. Selecting an item will inform you where and how you can obtain the item. You will be able to view any player's abilities, AP cost, and the global usage of any player available in Ultimate Team. That is dope. So now, when we get into a game, because it happened a couple times to me last year, not so much in the beginning, but let's say like I went on vacation last year and I came back and I was playing somebody and somebody had some type of card. I was like, yo, this card out. I've only been gone a couple of days. Didn't know. And then I had to go look up, do some research myself, get in the game. So this right here will keep you on your toes of, I guess, what's hot and what's not, and what's being used, and what's being sold. I think that's really big right there on how they're going to do that. I love this. The AP cost abilities and the global usage, like what cards are being used, who has the best cards, so you can know where you are on a competitive level, I think is really, really dope. And you'll kind of get an idea of like maybe what theme teams are being used and maybe who's using what cards and what AP's working. Kind of get maybe the idea of what the meta will be as well. So I think that's pretty dope. Let's see. Crossplay and Ultimate Team. Dun, 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 dun. Let me tell y'all something. Before I read this section, I am all about crossplay. I think it's going to be dope. I think the idea that we finally got it years later after this gen's been out for how many years? We got it, and I love it. My first question is, how will the servers truly play out? That's all I want to know. Will the servers really be good? Will the servers be good in crossplay with Madden Ultimate Team? And how are they're going to do the auction board with the coins now? Because see, on PlayStation, stuff used to be slick a little higher. And on Xbox, I could get a discount, and people were, doing a lot of selling of cards and selling of, a lot of tokens and a lot of coin. And I'm curious on how they're going to make that work this year with everybody being on the same page. I think it's really pushing people out, being able to sell stuff now and doing some of the undercover work. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do this with crossplay. We are happy to introduce crossplay to Madden Ultimate Team. Players will now be able to challenge their friends across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC to finally determine who, in fact, has the Ultimate Team. This right here, of course, we've been waiting for, so I already know what's going on. Economy changes across gen. So as gameplay experience continue to diverge between game generations, it is no longer feasible to have Madden Ultimate Team economy that is shared across console generations. Separating the economies will allow you to include new features like crossplay into Madden Ultimate Team. For users carrying over Rookie Premier players, from last generation of console, the next generation of console, you will have those players available on either console as long as you are using the same account completed on them. More details about this. So basically having the different generation consoles going from an Xbox One to Series X, actually having the different ones. I guess if you were wanting to do that, you would have those options. Speaking of the Rookie Premier, take a look at the Ultimate Team Rooks champion, Aiden Hutchinson, coming in at 87. So he will be one of the champions. Seems like this will be one of the cards. 87 overall, 81 speed, 88 acceleration. 87 finesse. 84 block shed, 84 tackle. I mean, this is a pretty good card. I preferably like my ends a little faster. I mean, I know it's just came out. He probably will be one of the fastest ones, but if I can maybe find like an 84, 83, definitely going to. But I like the card though. All 32 Rookie Premier players will be at launch, hero level, overall 84. So what they're saying is he's one of basically the Rookie Premier, like the studs, I would say, 87. Everybody else, they're going to get basically 84 overall, and there'll probably be a couple more champions like him. So, like, everybody's going to have an 84 overall on their team. The Lions might initially get 2, or he might just be the one for them. Starting overall, but it wouldn't be fair, though, if the Lions, everybody should get a Rookie Premier 32. So, the Lions will just get an extra card if you were doing a Lions themed team. Starting overall. In Madden 24, the starting overall for the champions at launch will be 87 overall. So, like I just said, champions will be 87. This change will give more ability to ensure that players' meta stays fresh and exciting. What's the meta? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because right now you're telling me that finesse, and because that's that's a pretty slow card. I'm just saying that's a pretty slow DN, but we'll see what the meta is. Maybe it's Power Rush. We'll see. Competitive pass. Whew. This right here, last year, got on my nerves. Let's see what they did. The competitive pass has been revamped for Madden NFL 24. It will still focus on solo battles, MUT champs, and head-to-head seasons. Instead of competitively refreshing bi-weekly, each adaptation of it, basically, of the competitive pass will now start on the first day of each season and the last duration of that season. So wait, the first Friday of each new season and the last duration of that season. To keep it fresh, there will be a competitive pass specific daily, weekly, and season-long objective for users to complete. So to me, that sounds about the same. The difference is they're giving us more time, which is what I always wanted. Thank you, Jesus. Daily and seasonal objectives can be done across any of the 3 modes, with each mode will receive its own weekly objective. Daily and weekly objectives will be refreshed for each time period, varying in difficulty and random for user to user. That's cool. Dev note, users will be receiving random objectives weekly and daily. The difficulty of each objective will be deemed the same. So they're kind of like last year. Hey, get a win, get a sack, and score a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that'll be the daily, but they'll have other ones that might change. Maybe they'll all change, but I would always go in there and try and get those within my first win of a game. So I think that's pretty dope. To raise the stakes even more, weekly objectives will require users to win as well as to gain progress. Daily and seasonal objectives can be progressed in wins and losses. Because you really didn't get enough for losses last year. You win, you in. You lost, I didn't really think you won anything. Another change in competitive pass will be the exclusive player item. Each season, there will be 2 competitive pass exclusives to chase for. Each team has 2 versions, limited and base. The base version will be similar to the item of Madden NFL 23. Basically, the being of a B&D. The B&D is basically you cannot go ahead and auction this card out. You have to go ahead and just sell it out to yourself for the skill points. And having champion level abilities with a few extras. The limited version of that player can be obtained by the first 1,000 users. to reach that level. The limited version will have extra champions. Ooh, extra champions abilities, and it will be auctionable. That's big. Cause let me tell you guys why that's big. That's gonna be big because everybody's gonna go out and try and get this fixed. And once they go out and try and get one of these players, they're gonna sell the first 1,000. Gonna sell that player. It's gonna be so high on the auction board, it ain't gonna make no sense. I think that is truly gonna be big right there. Now the other ones, I mean, you can sell those out for the points, but that's not gonna really be a big fix at all right there. And here's the ultimate preseason player pack. Okay. I like that. I like the structure of the levels. That looks good. Level 5, 3, coin 4. Okay, 5. You can see out here you're getting what you're getting. The MUT champ structure. Here we go. This year, MUT champs will not require a token for entry. Okay, it will stay on the same weekly cadence, but will refresh every Friday, allowing users to have a week to progress through champs objectives in the competitive pass. This change to Friday refreshes put MUT champs in line with the competitive pass and will be the fastest way to progress through and have it earn rewards. This is dope. Cause let me tell you, last year you had to save those tokens and use them when you just needed them, and I think that is big right there to not have to do that. That's very, very big to be able to now have it refreshed no matter what, and maybe have another system to get in. Because last year I would use mine, and if I used it for 1 week and I didn't make it to the next level, no matter how many games I won, I still wouldn't be able to get to it because I had to make sure my level was high enough to get the next token. So they took those away because that was trash. I used to hate it. I used to miss weekend league because I didn't do a certain thing, but I was winning games. So I think this is big right here. The champion sets. This year, in order to make a champion set more accessible, we've changed some of these sets to require any non-B&D players of a given overall. Rather than requiring heroes from that program, the first program, this change will be visible in headliners. Rather than seeing these sets require 5 headliner heroes, it will require 5 of any 84, 85 player. Oh, that's big right there. Guys, what this means is I can save these cards for a headliner or anything, any B&D player, give it overall along to 84, 85 and put them in a set. And I ain't got to use them for this set. I can change them and use them to the next set if I want to. People are going to save a lot of those and do them to the sets they want. That is dope. People did it in the past, but to this degree, you're going to be able to actually choose and have a better idea because the next set might have been 86 or 87. So actually get what you want. So this right here is super, super big. And then last but not least, the Madden Championship Series. The Madden Championship Series is returning to Ultimate Team for the Madden 24 season. Now is your chance to take your MUT team and compete across the MCS tournament for a piece of the big pot, 1.7 prize pool. Competitors will be able to earn a red zone MUT card for each MCS tournament registry. So if you didn't register, make sure you register. The MCS Twitch Drops program will be making a return. Viewers will have the opportunity, of course, like they had in the past, to watch the broadcast to make sure they can get those cards. More details drop of the MCS program drops, target to release in late August. If you are all ready to take your skills to the biggest, so this right here is letting you know where to go ahead and register it, which is very important. So make sure y'all go ahead and register if you have not. And this is just give you the more information right here on Instagram and Twitter where to follow to earn your pack right here for every time you register. So guys, I think that's pretty dope. The information that they set out. I'm definitely ready to see what they're going to do in the next couple of days, August 14th with the Twitch, to see what's going on. There's a lot of hidden gems in this right here. I think this right here is probably, for me, a good year to play MUT. I feel like this right here, the tournament, to be able to come in with the one leg, the ladder, to be able to go ahead and play, to get in, spend some money day one, guys, because these cards are going to always be out. Use that new catalog. What do you guys think is going to be some of the best ones? Do you guys feel like that this year is going to be a really good year to play MUT? Do you feel like it's the same thing? Do you feel like you don't see any changes? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know. But for me, I feel like this right here is going to be big. So I also want you guys, make sure you're following along the channel. Because me and some of my CPG partners, we're definitely going to make sure you guys are following our journey. Whether it's franchise, MUT, head-to-heads. We're going to have all this on here for you guys. Because this is for you guys. We want to make sure that we're giving you guys the best news and ready for you guys at all times. So again, please drop a comment, like and subscribe. If you got a friend, let them know that we are here and we're here to serve you guys at all times. Clutch Play Gamers. Again, my name is Dan Bucko Got User, and this has been another CPG family video where we go ahead and let y'all know the clutchness never stops.